Good morning, YouTube. Today, we're gonna fix our broken Ferrari 360.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and over there is Josh.
What's up, everybody?
And this is our Ferrari 360, which we have at our dealership, NG Supercars. And, well, we bought it because we were like, hey, this thing's supposed to be all sorted. The last owner spent a ton of money, did a bunch of work on it, just got a major done, just did a bunch of stuff on the top. It was all set, ready to go, totally sorted. We get it home. Josh is driving it from the Howard home and
It started to overheat on me, so I pulled over, had it towed to my house, and got here and popped the coolant reservoir once it cooled down, and sure enough, there's oil in there. So
yeah, so if you didn't know, these Ferrari 360s have a heat exchanger that sits right in the valley of the engine, like underneath the intakes. And it is a transmission and coolant heat exchanger. So basically it cools the transmission through the coolant. And well, they're prone to failure. It's one of the common failure points on these cars as they age. And when it happens, of course, you get coolant in the transmission and transmission oil in the coolant. So that's awesome. So we're going to change that out. And the process to do it is actually what makes it a pain in the ass. So you can't just change out the heat exchanger and then call it good. No, because coolant got into the transmission, you have to flush the transmission like 2, 3, 4 times to make sure that all the coolant's out. And then you have to do the same thing on the coolant to make sure all the oil is out of the coolant. So it's a total pain in the ass, and it's going to take us a little bit. Certainly not going to be done today.
the part we're going to replace. Part number is 180846.
It's not expensive.
That's like $500 or $600.
I mean, in the scheme of
and a couple
things.
gaskets and stuff.
So if you get one of these 360s, this is one of those preventative maintenance measures you should do if it hasn't been done. I'm going to say within like 5 to 10 years. I would say probably do it every 10 years, maybe every other major. That's what I do. Josh was reading up, and apparently we can do this without too much difficulty by getting in through the panel back here. So there is an access panel just like you would for a major. Instead of having to like remove the intakes and lay on the engine bay and all that stuff, supposedly that's easier.
What we're going to do is take the seats out and take all these panels out and take the access panel off. Apparently we have to take the water pump off, all the belts off, and then it's right in there. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea.
Yeah, we've never done this before.
So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how it goes because it's a common failure point. And they say, the experts say, that they fail from people not changing the coolant regularly. It corrodes the inside of that heat exchanger.
Yep.
And then they eventually, because it's under pressure, push through and grenade inside.
So real quick, if you want to support us, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Go check out normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services from us. Use the code NGS10 to hooks you up with 10% off most things we sell. Also, go check out our dealership website, NG Supercars. If you happen to want this car or any of the others in our inventory, send us an email, sales@ngsupercars.com. All right, guys, let's dig into this. See, I know it's just like a little tube.
It's very heavy. It's like, feel how heavy that is.
Whoa, that is way denser than I would have expected. I don't know, I guess it has to take pressure, so it's probably, built pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
At least on the outside. Yeah, that's what I'm used to seeing is all the little...
There it is.
Yeah, great.
So,
That's got to be the oil.
I'm assuming the oil
This is
goes
the
here and the coolant goes through these weird looking like beehive things.
Yeah.
These are copper, it looks like, so they probably corrode internally.
Yep. Well, that's pain in the dick. Whoever makes it, you suck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, step one is I guess we need to get these seats out. All right, so you can see getting the seats out, not terribly difficult. There's 2 bolts in the front, 2 bolts in the rear, and then the seat belt has this big old bolt back here. And what size is that thing? It is a 17 millimeter for the seat belt.
And the seats are 8 millimeter.
8 millimeter, and those are heck, so much room for activities.
And here's the thing, it'll give us so much extra space in our room to do activities. Please say yes.
Wow, look at all that room. We can have a party.
Dude, yeah, look at it.
So we got to take off these.
Yeah.
We got to take these off. This speaker, and I think this box right here, and then I think this panel comes out. In theory.
In theory. I have a feeling we have to pull off the seatbelt covers as well. All right, got those bottom panels out. Hey, look, money. Oh, it's only a penny. Trying to figure out how to get out the speaker in this piece right here. To get out these side panels are super easy. Just pull the trim out of the way and
we
it pops
made-
out.
Suck.
All right, that came out.
Man, this is.
That is some nasty tar-like stuff.
I don't know why they put that everywhere.
I hate that tar crap because then you get it on your fingers and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, put it over.
Adam's here, yay! Okay, so while he's working on that, believe it or not, we also need to pull off the rear bumper because we're gonna have to flush the transmission a bunch of times. Man, that means we're gonna have to pull off the bottom tray and everything too. Dang it. This sucks. I hate this job. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, yeah, there is all in the coolant. Oh, nasty. That's great. That's just wonderful.
We got all this crap out of here, so
Yeah.
there's the
The panel.
Oh, that's a bigger panel than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you get a pretty decent amount of room. A little hole.
Yeah, that barely.
Thank God it's not.
One little hand in there at a
That
time.
seems like something an engineer would do.
Right.
Oh, you want a hole there? Okay. Then
Fine. Make it as small as possible.
Yeah.
At least they put it there. In the older ones, they didn't have no panel right here. I think.
What's stupid is they had it in the 288 and the F40.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But then they didn't do it in 355 and 358,
think
which
they
came
did.
after.
They did that on purpose.
They totally did. No, they were like, hey, how can we fleece the public for a bunch of money?
And then they got tired of doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, then their mechanics were like screwing shit up all the time.
Or the cars were coming back with blown motors, broken tire belts.
Yeah, that's probably
because
what happened.
people didn't want to pay 10 grand to change a f***ing belt every 3 years.
Yeah, first time they had to fix a car under warranty for it, they're like, oh, this sucks.
They should have done first timing belt service included or something like that.
And ta-da!
Oh, wow. It is right there.
Yep. Ooh, Cavalinos that generally never see the light of day.
Yeah, the timing belts are in here.
Yep.
And this is the water pump, which is new. He said it was new, and it is new, so he wasn't lying.
I'm good.
So we have to take these belts off, so I got to figure out where the tensioners are and all that.
I think the tensioner's in the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, it might be time to jack the car up and get the bottom tray off, because
Yeah.
we're going to definitely drop something. And it's going to end up on that tray anyway.
Yeah. Binder with all the receipts and everything he did along
Wow.
the way.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
It's even got the receipts for the parts he did.
Wow.
He did the hydraulic accumulator, that's good. Upgraded the F1 relay not that long ago.
So F1's actually in reasonable shape. Accumulator. Wow, brand new accumulator.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, we knew it had a ton of work done to it. Ooh, look at that. We got special tools. The toolbox is in good shape.
Yeah.
Even got the spare belt.
They give you a spare belt?
Yeah.
I'm sure that belt's in terrible condition.
Oh, yeah. And what the hell are you going to, on the side of the road, take
Yeah,
these
you're-
things out? They're
Right.
like,
Yes. Some very, very sound logic. It's too bad that happened because this thing it would have been a super quick, easy sell.
I know.
It's such a good car.
It is.
It will be again. Yes, it will be.
You will be. You will be.
By the way, those of you that are like, hey, you should go back to your roots. We're doing it old school with jacks and jack stands.
That's
'cause
what's up.
and we
Yeah.
almost died.
We're in the ghetto garage today.
This is the ghetto garage.
No, this garage is AC.
Yeah, this is admittedly still nicer than I started with. So yeah,
Or my garage.
Yeah.
You know? At least I have a lift.
we wanted to show you
Yeah.
this. So this is
Lift or AC.
yeah.
That's a
I'll
tough
take,
one.
I'll take AC.
I
over
think
the
I'll
lift.
take AC.
So this is the bottom tray, and you can see there is a bunch of oil and coolant. So what happens is when the two start swapping, it basically overfills the coolant, and the coolant starts dumping out. So you get this oil coolant slurry coming out onto the bottom tray. Super fun.
Yeah.
This is awesome. So we got the bottom tray out. The reason is we got to get access to the transmission. So apparently we're also going to have to pull off the the bumper because, you know, sweet. Okay, YouTube, I am under the car. Here is the drain plug in the trans and the little drain filter thing, or the filter. So we're going to attempt to drain the trans fluid, although we don't think we have the right size gallon, so that might be a problem.
10 is the biggest I have.
10's the biggest you have. Yeah, I ain't going to cut it. I think it's 14.
Oh, shit.
So here's the problem with working at places other than the place you normally work at, because I've collected a lot of tools over the years. All right, we got a low profile drain. Wait a minute, is that sealed? How's it go in?
I think it goes like that.
Oh, bullshit. Yeah. 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 Damn it.
Well, that doesn't really help us.
That's stupid as hell. We could just cut a hole.
I was going to say, is it possible the mold at the factory was fucked up?
No.
I don't think so.
Does that go all the way through? No way, it's a solid piece. So even if you stab through it, it just goes right through.
I don't know if it's solid.
This is the dumbest. What the
Well, I mean, we can still just drill a hole like right here.
Yeah, I guess.
Or you can just open this and try to aim for that.
Yeah. That maybe is low enough. That might work.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe.
Let's try that.
We'll try it.
It's still stupid.
Yeah, it's still dumb as hell. All right, so we got the front panel off. So we're trying to get to the coolant. Maybe it comes in from the back. Shoo. Yeah, I don't know about this. What if you going from behind the wheel?
We could always jack it up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm working with here. As you can see, well, you can't really see it. There's a drain plug just over that. I could shove it in there, but with some force. But hey, there you go. So anyway, I gotta pull the drain plug and pray to the coolant gods that it doesn't go everywhere. That is surprisingly not as messy as we thought because the drain plug is tiny. Look at this. This thing's so cute. Look, that's the drain plug. It's so cute. What you doing?
I'm taking the belts off. So
Okay.
I gotta loosen. There's 3 belts on this car. It's terrible design.
3 serpentine belts?
No, they're not
Well,
predated
so this
serpentine.
belt looks like water pump, alternator,
Crank.
and then you got one behind it that's crank, AC compressor, and then you got another one up here for power steering, it looks like, and then goes to the water pump. So all sorts of shit going on.
That's awesome. That looks really comfortable.
Hey, it's, you know, it's about like riding in one of these.
You loosen up the belt?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the belt that goes around the water pump.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, this is what coolant and trans fluid do when they combine.
With your powers combined,
We turn into nasty.
I am anti-cat.
Your polluting powers combined, I am Captain Pollution!
Right? Check this out, YouTube. We were removing the overflow tank and one of the 2 little nipples just broke off because, you know, yeah. Well, we had to clean the coolant tank. Well, now we don't have to clean the coolant tank because we're going to have to buy a new one. All right, Josh is going to make it rain down there. And I'm proud to say we drew first blood. Yes, we are officially working on a car now. Even though it's really insignificant, that's right. I'm bleeding for you, Ferrari. Oh, sweet. And so you're taking off the water pump?
Yeah, taking the water pump off.
Okay.
So I got to disconnect all the lines that go to it. Yeah.
You gotta like spray them all down.
There's a shitload of them. Thankfully, this water pump is brand new and the guy just put it on, so I'm hoping that everything comes off pretty easily.
Hopeful. So far, it's not going our way.
No, we haven't had good luck so far.
Yeah. Kind of, sort of, as far as we can get today. We need to get some more stuff. So I gotta bring some tools and we'll drain the transmission, some other stuff. So we'll continue on soon.